Hi there, Greg Goodman joining you for episode 217 of Southern Gospel Now. I've got news and interviews from your favorite Southern Gospel artists. Our program is made possible by daywin.com, where you'll find Southern Gospel CDs, soundtracks, and Christian products. You can use coupon code LISTEN at daywin.com. Well, all the kids are back in school. Brian Free and Assurance's Bill Shivers tells us about his young'uns.
My oldest, she's on a PhD program at University of Georgia, so she's working on her doctorate. My middle child, she's in her second semester at Georgia Tech. And then, he's 10. So, yeah, we got our hands full. I need your prayers, please. Check some money orders to 650 Cowan Road.
Woo, a doctorate. We might need to take up a love offering for Bill. Well, the guys from Greater Vision have been working to slim down a bit. Chris Allman explains.
It can be kind of tricky and challenging to stay in these suits that we buy to sing in. So every now and then we will just decide to take a challenge. Gerald and myself and Scott Mullins jumped on board, and we are doing a 30-day challenge. No sugar, no bread. And hey, I am down 4 pounds. Scott's down a bit. So is Gerald. So we'll just see what we look like at NQC.
Gerald Wolfe says that he's lost a few pounds and that he's noticed less inflammation, especially in his hands, which is, of course, very important for a pianist. The Wagon Gang just released their new project, Made to Live Forever. We're all familiar with the stripped-down sound of the Wagon Gang. Shaye Smith says it might not have been a purposeful thing.
Going back to those original days, of course, it's just the strum of the one acoustic guitar and the 4 voices. And really, I don't think there's any kind of magical formula to it. Honestly, they were poor itinerant field hands. All they had was a guitar. I think if they had been able to have other instruments, they probably would have. Dad Carter sort of played a little mandolin, and I say that loosely, but he didn't like the mandolin in the sacred pieces, so they had only the acoustic guitar for the sacred pieces. So that guitar just sort of came along with us all these years. We like to thicken up the sound. Just for radio listeners, I think that kind of eases their ears because they're more used to hearing more instrumentation, but it's still tapered down a bit, to fit the gang.
Alan Kendall of the Kingsmen tells us about his new book.
The Game Changers book is just a collection of the singing news articles that I have written starting in late 2020 and going all the way up through 2023. It's some neat moments in the history of gospel music, so I put them in this book along with some very rare and unusual pictures in there. I think you'll enjoy it. When I was trying to come up with the cover design for the Game Changers book, what you'll see a group of singers, 4 different singers, and some of them look very, very familiar. Some may not, but it was a photo taken from Bill Bailey's Winter Convention several years ago. Josh Franks put this quartet together. That was Ray Dean Reese, Eddie Dietz, Randy Shellnut, and Archie Watkins. That's who's pictured in the shadows on the cover of my book. And when I was trying to come up with a cover design, I found this picture in my collection of photos that I'd taken. And I thought, man, are there any 4 bigger game changers for gospel music than those guys, as far as the ones that are still with us? And those guys really are. So that worked out really great.
This will be the second book that Alan has published. I love that he is chronicling the history of this music that we love so much. The Gaither Vocal Band just released their new project, Then Came the Morning. The guys were at RFD TV's Market Day Report to promote the new CD. Adam Crabb explains how he came to be a part of the Gaither Vocal Band.
My name is Adam Crabb, and I grew up in a singing family, the Crabb family. A lot of people know my family, and you know what? It was just a God thing. I think good things happen when you endure some tough times. So, I went through a lot of trying to get there, and, I got a phone call one day, and next thing I know, I'm lead singer for the Gaither Vocal Band. So very, very thankful and
God's
grateful.
timing.
We love it when Southern gospel artists collaborate. Some of your favorites have a big tour coming up. Joseph Habedank and Carly Hopper here to tell us all about it.
So we're doing a tour together with Gold City. It's called
The Hits and Heritage.
Sorry. I'll bring the hits and you'll bring the heritage. I'm
We have a lot
sorry.
of
No.
hits. We only have a few hits.
I don't have. Actually, they've got more than me. So we're coming to Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Indiana, Illinois, South Carolina, Alabama, Ohio, North Carolina.
And it all starts on September 5th in Laurel, Mississippi.
Brought to you by Destiny Rescue, and you can learn more information on either of our websites. Mine's josephhabedank.com.
Yep, it's thehoppers.com. Click on tour page, go to Bands in Town. You can follow all of us, Joseph Habedank, The Hoppers, and Gold City. That
Or
way you'll get notifications.
You can go to the goldcityquartet.com. Are they kind of hosting this?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
their thing, and they were just like, hey, we should bring 2 other people who are,
Yeah.
they don't really need us. They just brought us here.
We will see you guys out on the road. We are pumped, and
I'm pumped.
we will pump you up. Okay, bye.
The current hit from Tribute Quartet is So Many Reasons. Gus Gacious expounds on the lyric that says, we have peace like a river flowing deep in our soul.
You know, the thing of it is no matter what we walk through, the misconception people have is that we're not going to walk through anything. Yes, we're going to walk through things, but he gives us that peace. It also says that passes all understanding, but it flows like a river right through your soul, and you're able to stand up in the middle of that as an example to the people around you. And trust me, they notice because you're the one that they come to when they get in the middle of something. So it's amazing to see how God's peace works.
I love reassuring lyrics like that. Great song from Tribute Quartet, So Many Reasons. The biggest week in Southern gospel music is coming up. The National Quartet Convention runs September 21st through the 27th at the LeConte Center in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. NQC Executive Vice President Clark Beasley tells us about the daytime entertainment, the showcases.
Getting things started with Gerald Wolf's Hymn Sing on Tuesday, followed by the SGMA Hall of Fame induction ceremony and benefit concert. During that, there's going to be several performances by top artists, including Janet Paschal and Dino Kartsanakis. The tribute to Dottie Rambo. Daywind Records is going to be producing a showcase paying tribute to the songs of Dottie Rambo. That'll be on Wednesday. Also featuring some artists that aren't included the rest of the week, and we're going to be welcoming back Reba Rambo for that and her daughter Destiny. So we're looking forward to that. Of course, that's followed by gospel music's most anticipated day, the Singing News Fan Awards. Thursday, we got Dr. Robert Jeffress as our keynote speaker, followed by an afternoon with the Collingsworth family, which is a favorite every year. Friday, we're welcoming back our keynote speaker, Dr. David Jeremiah. Of course, we are delighted with Turning Point's title sponsorship again this year. Dr. Jeremiah will be there, and that will be followed by a Gaither Homecoming sing-along. Bill will be there, and it's going to be good to welcome him back. And then Saturday, got a showcase called Family Affair, which will feature several prominent family groups, and that's followed by Ernie Haas and Signature Sounds Live in Memphis Showcase. That's going to have guests, inspirations, and Dwayne Allen performing on that.
You'll find all the details on NQC at natqc.com. Let's take a look at the top songs of the week from the Power 50 chart.
Number 5.
So Many Reasons, Tribute Quartet.
I've got so many reasons to praise.
Number 4.
Rise Up, Gold City.
Rise up and walk. Rise up and walk.
Number 3.
99 and a half, Ernie Haas and Signature Sound.
Lord, I'm running. Lord, I'm running. Trying to make 100. Trying to make 100. 99 and a half. Won't do. You just won't do.
Number 2.
Deep Waters, Triumphant Quartet.
When you go through deep waters, you never go alone.
Number 1.
Troubled, the Lefevre Quartet featuring Joseph Habedank.
Let not your heart be troubled.
That's 3 weeks in a row at the top for the Lefevre Quartet with Troubled featuring Joseph Habedank. Lots of artist interviews available for you to explore at southerngospelnow.com or wherever you find podcasts. Our show is made possible in part by southerngospelprizes.com. Currently, you can register to win the forthcoming project from The Guardians, Where Healing Begins. Registration and details at southerngospelprizes.com. I'm Greg Goodman. Thank you for joining me. Love your neighbor. I'll see you back here next week on Southern Gospel Now.